Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Shovel, and I'm here in Modern Warfare 3, and I'm doing the next edition of How to Get a MOAB Easily, more maps. Today I'm going to be going over Hardhat, for sure Lockdown, and I think I'll probably do Village. So, to get started here in Hardhat, the things that we've talked about in the past are map positioning in that, and where you really want to be, because you want to fill your two criteria of enough traffic through an area to get enough kills for the MOAB, and you want to make sure that you have the safety in the area. You don't want to die. Now, Hardhat is a little bit of an interesting map because I view it as kind of like a two-part guide here. This building right here is going to be where you fall back to when you get closer to your MOAB, because this area, in my opinion, offers the most safety. And remember guys, because this is just my opinion of what is going to be helpful. If you know better, then don't let me stop you, but this is, if you are unsure of what to do, this could be a good suggestion on where to go. So, as I was saying, this is going to be where you fall back, but this has the safety criteria, but it does not have the traffic. You will probably not be able to get enough kills in one round just sticking right in this building. So, for the most part, what I like to do is I actually like to go, and this is going to be a little bit more risky, it kind of takes away from the safety aspect of it, but you do need to get the traffic. Now, one thing I just want to say right before I point this spot out is this center area will get you lots of kills, but this is kind of like a bit of a trap here. When you get out here, you are going to be very, very hard up to get back into safety. This center area, you'll always have kills here, you'll always find people, but it is not a safe area by any stretch, because there will always be people coming up from down here, there will always be people coming in from over there, so I do not like this area at all, because there's plenty of traffic, you would easily get enough, but you probably won't survive that long. So the area that we do want to stick around in is actually going to be over here, and what you're going to want to do is toss your portable radar down right about here, because you're not going to be watching this side as much. That's going to be catching people that come out of that center area, and you're going to kind of stick right around here, around this bulldozer, because you can get some good lines of sight here. You can spot anybody camping over here, people that run out, and they're going to have a very difficult time shooting you, but you're not going to have very much trouble shooting them. You can actually see into this main area here, providing that it's safe over here. And always, always, always keep an eye on your portable radar, because probably the majority of your kills here will come from coming out of that building up there. So this is where I would go and kind of like bounce between here, up where I showed you, and you can normally pop out and get a few kills here, but be careful, this does put you at an advantage by only having a little bit of your head showing, but you can still get shot because people normally expect someone to be sitting here. So as for hiding spots to put down vests, adjust everything, I would say one of my favorites is right here, because you have your portable radar there, so you will know if anyone's coming, and people that come out of here will most likely run right past you. You can also do one over here. I don't like this one as much, because a lot of people I find actually that walk through this area walk right out here and they would find you, and kind of like a last area, if you need to, you can go over here, but this is very open from down there, so it's not the best area. But once you get up a little bit higher in kills, because this will get you more traffic, but it's not as safe, you got to pay more attention to your portable radar here. So when you are ready to move on and you have a good amount of kills, go back to that building, obviously be extremely careful. Do not take this path down there to get it, always go through here. I would suggest tossing the portable radar down on your way, right about there, to check to make sure that there's no one waiting by this truck or waiting right in this doorway. And once you get in here, the second part of this is getting in here. I would say for portable radar spots, definitely put it right there. It covers the entire building. It covers most of over here. You'll see anyone coming up, you'll see people coming down this pipe, and you'll be able to see people in time that come out of here, because you're not going to be able to put it to see all the way up here and get the entire building, so this is probably what I would consider the best portable radar spot. Once you're here, if you have a bouncing Betty or a claymore, I like to throw it by this pipe here, because there will always be people coming through that. That's probably like the most traveled area of this map, And what you really want to do here is, when you're still a little bit far away, I'm guessing most people would probably come here around 15 kills or so, you can always sneak in kills from here, but don't sit here too long, because you really want to, once you get a kill, move now, because you don't want somebody to come back and set up for you. You will get a couple kills from here, but I don't like staring down this area, because you will get shot at a lot if you know that most people are coming from over there. This is a great line of sight here. You can see people, but they'll have a very hard time shooting you, and always be careful from here, because this is probably the area I die most from. And you can watch that very nicely from sitting right back here, and you'll be mostly safe. It's a little bit hard to notice someone right away. As for fallback spots, right again back here in this corner is pretty good. People surprisingly, even if they run through there, don't notice very often. And another spot that I actually like is right here, because again, for some reason, people will very rarely notice somebody that walks through. But try not to kill people from your hiding spot, because then people will start to check it and it won't be safe anymore. And when you're very close, when you're only a few kills away, stick right on this stairwell here, because yes, now you are camping, you're not bouncing around and controlling an area, you are basically just camping here, but when you're only a couple kills away, I see nothing wrong with that, because you're going to be stressed, and you're probably going to be a little bit tense, and standing right about here is good, because now nobody's going to be able to sneak up from you down here, nobody's going to be able to sneak up there, and your portable radar will catch anybody running along here. So at this point, you just need to sit here and wait, make sure to check the time, because when you start to camp like this, there's always a chance people won't come in. And if you know that there's nobody around, then you might have to stay up here and just stick around, but I would say this building offers the best chance. There's still good traffic, but not crazy amounts, so it'll be a little bit more controllable. And you should be able to keep yourself safe because of the really good portable radar spots. So that's it for this map, I think. So I will see you guys on the next one. Okay guys, now we are here on Lockdown, and this one again is kind of like a two-part strategy. There are two places you're going to be needing to go, and it's a little bit more complex than the ones that you just kind of stick in one area. And the first area that you're going to be is a little bit more campy, I guess, because you're kind of sticking to one building, and it's this building right here. Now this building has constant traffic. It's going to be kind of tough to survive here, so this one might take a couple tries to get a really good round in. I know I find this too, but it's one of the only places that you'll get enough traffic but you can still keep yourself safe. For if you have a Bouncing Betty or a Claymore, I'm a little bit undecided on this. You can throw it here, but people tend to flash as they come in, so a lot of times it will be disabled. So if you are unsure, then put it right down here, because then you will for sure most likely get a kill. People rarely flash there. And you're really just going to kind of stick around right in this building. You can pop out and normally sneak a couple kills in here. Your portable radar covers this entire building, people coming in basically from every entrance. And you'll stick right around here, you'll normally get a couple kills here. Watch for people coming up this stairway. And I would say the biggest danger to you is people coming in from right in here. They're normally going to flash, so what you want to do is on your average spot that you will stay around, try to create, break the line of sight from there so that the flashes will not hit you, but when they go, you'll know someone's going to be coming in. So I tend to like to sit actually kind of like in this stairwell here. People that run into here, you can get a bit of a, I guess a head glitch, I'm not really sure if you can call it that, but you can get very little of yourself exposed and you can shoot them coming through here, especially from there. You will be able to shoot anybody coming in here because your portable radar will tell you when they're coming in. And same with in this main area. Also make sure to listen, because you're not completely safe from people with assassins, so always listen, because most people don't run dead silence that I find, so you can always sometimes hear them or watch for shots to be fired. And you're just going to stick right around in this building. You can bounce between a couple places in here. This window is okay, you're not going to get too many kills, and watch for snipers up on this balcony here, because a lot of times they will watch right in. And always, always, always watch this hallway right here. Now, when you get a higher number of kills, I don't favor this spot anymore, because by that time, people are going to know where you are, people are going to be coming for you to try to kind of clean you out there, and especially if they know how high you're going. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to take the safest path, depending on where your team is. You want to kind of run through your team, a lot of times it will actually be this hallway if your team is on the other side or in this hallway. It's great because as you run through here, you can break the line of sight to the door behind you by ducking behind boxes, and you can run over here, and this is going to be more of where you make your kind of like final stand, because when you have higher kills, I would say around upwards of about 18 is a good number, 15 to 18 is a good number to move around here. I would say throw your portable radar actually down here, and you're going to throw it right into this corner, because it will show you people coming up behind you there, it will show you people coming in that building, and it'll show you people down here. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick right around here, you're going to pick some people off from there, you can always poke down here, this will get you a lot of traffic right here, and you can always very briefly and be very careful when you poke out here. Be very ready to jump back out of the way, because there will oftentimes be people set up here. So it's oftentimes good to kind of like jump past first to see if there's anyone there. If that is, of course, if you know someone is, say, laying down looking through there, because they won't be able to shoot you in time, and then you'll know not to do that. If you are pretty sure that there's nobody in the hallway, or there might be people running down, it's good to just edge out with your sights ready, because then you'll get the first shots in. Overall, once you get down to only a couple more kills, maybe like 1 or 2, I personally like going down into this tunnel because there's only 2 entrances. Your portable radar will cover one. This is the one you want to stick around because people are very rarely looking into this tunnel. A lot of times they're so concerned with running up this staircase. You can get some free kills here. And over here you can also poke out. And I don't particularly like poking out far enough to be seen by this window, because a lot of times people look down, so kind of like try to break that line of sight and stick right around here. I do believe I forgot about hiding spots in the first area, and there isn't really a great hiding spot anywhere, so I would say pretty much just on the ground level, anywhere in that area. For this one, if you're looking for a hiding spot, you're going to basically sit on your portable radar behind this tree, and this is probably going to be your best bet for the most part. Once you're in here, if you've just got a couple kills left, you're probably not going to need to hide because you're not going to be getting another kill streak. And this should get you a MOAB. It will be a little bit tougher because it is a bit of a tough map to do it on, because to get high traffic you're either very high traffic or very low traffic. But I would say this is kind of like the best strategy that I personally have found. Again, this is my opinion, and I think it should help you out quite a bit. Also, I had some comments about how I pronounce the word MOAB, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. If anybody knows how to properly pronounce it, whether it's MOAB, MOAB, or if I'm supposed to actually say MOAB, that I'm not sure on. It doesn't really matter, but if it bothers you, just let me know what you think it's supposed to be pronounced as, because I actually don't know. So I will check the time and see if I have time for one more map, because these have taken a little bit longer. And you know what? I've actually been going for a little bit longer than I thought I was, so I'm probably going to end it here. I'll do some more maps in the future. If you like this, drop it a like. Make sure to tell me in the comments section if you have any other feedback. I don't necessarily know the best on these maps. This is just what's been working for me. So if you have any feedback to share for other people, they might like to see it, make sure to do that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.